People are saying Beyoncé wants to step back and get away from the drama. That's because 50 Cent just announced he's making a second documentary, one that will call out every artist connected to Diddy. Reports say Jay-Z and Beyoncé were quietly helping Diddy behind the scenes, and now that's starting to come back and hurt them. Everyone in the music world is asking the same big question. Will Beyoncé leave Jay-Z for good? Or is she already planning to walk away from music altogether? Sources say Jay-Z knew 50 Cent was coming for him. He just didn't know how bad it would get. Now there are reports that video showing Jay-Z and Diddy together in private meetings could be released as part of 50's documentary. This isn't just a rumor. 50 has hinted at this before. And insiders say he has over 140 hours of footage that could shake up the entire music industry. For years, people say Jay-Z tried to hurt 50 Cent's career. But every time he tried, 50 only got stronger. The two have been in a silent war for a long time, each one waiting for the right moment to strike. Now, 50 seems ready to make his move. Insiders say if the next round of information drops the way people expect, both Beyoncé and Jay-Z could be in serious trouble. The biggest difference between the two men was never money or fame. It was how they treated people. While 50 built a name for helping others, Jay-Z kept getting accused of blocking people from success. Rumors online are painting a very troubling picture of Jay-Z. Claims say he didn't just know Diddy, he may have actually been at Diddy's most controversial private events. Some reports also say he betrayed Beyoncé along the way. Even more shocking, some people claim Beyoncé knew what was happening and stayed quiet. A few accounts even say she was physically there at some of these events. Both Jay-Z and Beyoncé are now being accused of being part of an inner circle that knew what Diddy was doing and protected him instead of stopping it. One of the most disturbing parts of this whole story is the claim that Jay-Z shaped who Beyoncé became, starting when she was still very young. A former music insider named Gene Deal says it was well known in the industry that the two started their relationship while Beyoncé was still a teenager. Even worse, insiders claim Beyoncé was made to think Jay-Z's behavior was normal, which some say is why she seemed unbothered by how he treated other women. These claims have started a very important conversation about how powerful people in entertainment use control and manipulation. If this story has you shocked, drop a comment below. What do you think happens next? And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now so you never miss an update. Some critics have even brought Rihanna into this story, claiming she was also hurt by the toxic power around Jay-Z, and that Beyoncé helped create the environment that allowed it. These allegations seem to explain why both Carters are so afraid of being exposed. The scariest part? If these doors ever fully open, a huge number of alleged victims could come forward at the same time, putting Jay-Z and Beyoncé under more pressure than they've ever faced. According to Gene, both Diddy and Jay-Z understood power and control long before most people realized it. The biggest difference was how they showed it. Diddy was loud and flashy, always at the center of attention. Jay-Z was the opposite. He worked behind the scenes, using lawyers, executives, and loyal people around him to stay protected. The contrast was on purpose, and for many years, it worked perfectly. This difference in style is exactly why Jay-Z almost never put himself in risky situations. Where Diddy made himself the center of everything, knowing everyone and showing up everywhere, Jay-Z did the opposite. He kept a small circle and controlled who could get close to him. The fewer people near Jay-Z, the less chance of getting exposed. It was a strategy built on keeping people out, and for a long time, it kept him safe. Insiders say Jay-Z made one big mistake in his otherwise careful plan. He chose to get close to Diddy. That one decision, made years ago when Diddy seemed untouchable, is now threatening to destroy everything Jay-Z worked so hard to build. What once looked like a smart power move now looks like the biggest mistake of his career. The biggest mistake both Jay-Z and Beyoncé made, according to analysts, was simple. They trusted Diddy. And Diddy, staying true to his alleged behavior, turned on them. Reports even say Diddy turned against his own defense lawyer, pulling him into the scandal too. People who've watched Diddy closely say there's a clear pattern. When things get bad, Diddy doesn't care who gets hurt, not even the people closest to him. Jay-Z is now reportedly trying to stop the documentary from coming out, filing legal paperwork to block it. He and Diddy are accusing 50 Cent of getting the footage illegally. But insiders are pushing back hard, saying every single clip 50 has was obtained completely legally. Here's how it happened. Diddy had been filming this content himself, planning his own documentary. But he never paid the editor and cameraman. That mistake created a legal opening, and 50 Cent jumped on it, getting the footage through totally legitimate means. If this documentary comes out, people say Beyoncé may be reaching a breaking point. The image she spent decades building is slowly being damaged by Jay-Z's scandals and ongoing cheating rumors. She's been through this before. After his last affair, she stayed, healed, and turned the pain into music. But insiders say this time feels different. It feels heavier and much harder to move past. The Carter marriage has been getting sharp criticism. Many people say it was never truly equal, that a grown man pursued and shaped a teenage girl, then spent years controlling her life and career. Add in the documented cheating, and it's hard to defend. Meanwhile, Jay-Z is more exposed right now than ever before. According to Dame, he's never seen Jay-Z face this level of public criticism, not even close. For almost 30 years, Jay-Z acted like he was untouchable. Right now, that protection doesn't seem to be holding. In a recent Instagram post, 50 Cent confirmed what many expected. He's working on a second documentary, and Jay-Z will reportedly be a main focus. While 50 builds his case, observers believe Beyoncé may be reaching her own turning point, and it's less about feelings and more about protecting herself. Staying quiet worked once. Standing by Jay-Z worked, for a while. But if the incoming wave of allegations starts destroying everything she's built, sources say she may change course. Beyoncé has never let anything stand between her and her legacy. That fact alone might decide what happens next. What surprised most people after the first documentary wasn't the backlash against Diddy. It was the backlash against 50 Cent. Critics seemed more focused on attacking 50's motives than dealing with what was actually being exposed. Everyone was arguing about who was telling the story instead of paying attention to the story itself. And in doing that, many people let the person actually accused of wrongdoing off the hook. If you're finding this video eye-opening, smash that like button. It helps more people see the truth. And subscribe so you're first to know when part 2 drops. 50 Cent has been very clear. This documentary is not about revenge. In a surprising move, he revealed that he's actually working with members of Diddy's own family. That detail changes everything. If this were just about getting back at someone, teaming up with Diddy's children would make no sense. What it actually suggests is something much bigger, that this project is about creating a real record of what happened, not a hit piece, a reckoning. The big question hanging over all of this is simple, but it carries a lot of weight. Will Beyoncé walk away and protect everything she's built, or will she stand by Jay-Z and take the hit with him? And if 50 Cent really has what he says he has, an even scarier question follows. Who gets exposed next? One thing is crystal clear. This story is far from over. Comment below. Do you think Beyoncé will stay or go? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for the latest updates as this story keeps developing. We'll see you in the next one.